Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Hawes, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome to Ace of Rich Freedom by Design. And today is episode 13, Affiliate Marketing for Beginners.
That's right.
Wow. So we got some exciting news to share with you today. We are going to be talking about the most important thing about affiliate marketing. And what that is we're going to be focusing on how to get red hot buyers. That's right. And I started my words. It's all about getting red hot buyers to buy from you. Now, there's a process on how to do this, and we're going to go over this and in detail. And we want to take a little bit step by step so you understand the process of turning a lead into a red hot buyer. Okay? And most people won't tell you this stuff, but that's why you're here, because we're going to share the goods with you. Okay? So, anyways, guys, welcome. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And leave a notification. Well, actually, click on the notification bell so that way you can actually get all the latest lives and updates that we do on our channel, because we do this for you. Okay?
That's right.
Awesome. So let's get started with the content.
Okay, so basically, I want to open up with asking you guys a simple question and be very honest about yourselves, because you are brand new affiliate marketers, right? Do you have an autoresponder? If you have an autoresponder, comment below a 1. And if you don't have an autoresponder, comment a 0. This is very important, Rich, because in affiliate marketing, they must have an autoresponder.
Well, no, I mean, we need an autoresponder in order to build a list. And we don't have that, then how can we build our business, right?
Exactly.
Everything entails online when you're selling products to have your own list.
Now, will you tell them what is an autoresponder?
Autosponder is a software, an online database software that you can actually store your leads on, so that way you can communicate with them, and that way you can see that in order for you to get buyers, they have to like you and trust you and know you. And if they don't know, like, and trust you, they won't buy from you. So this is a process that we must go through online to actually create buyers from leads. And we talked about the past about leads and the importance of leads, but leads are great and everything, but if you don't know how to convert those leads into buyers, you're gonna have a very difficult time building a business on the internet.
Yes, exactly. So if you guys said you do, congratulations. You actually are taking that initial step in actually automating your business. And this is how we talk about how to convert leads into buyers, because the way to do it is you have to have this tool. Okay, and to have this tool working for you, it's kind of like having your own employee almost.
Absolutely. I mean, because this stuff could be set up on autopilot, so you could be, run around and do what you want to do,
yeah,
and live a great lifestyle. But here's the thing. I mean, you hear of people saying, "Oh, I'm traveling the world, and I'm making money, on autopilot," and it is true. But what they're not telling you is the process that you have to go through to get to that point.
Exactly.
Right? It ain't like they just start traveling and start making money. It doesn't work that way. They gotta have an autoresponder first, so that way you can actually have your leads go into one location.
Here's another thing that they don't tell you out there through some courses and things that you've been buying all this time and not getting any results, is the fact of the matter is you cannot just sign up with an autoresponder with your regular email address. Right?
This is true, yeah.
See, that's a major problem, because a lot of autoresponders have specific rules and regulations against having an email account. They're literally telling you to have your own hosting email address, right?
Well, yeah, the importance of having your own email, you're not using a Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail. You don't want to use those emails, because if you use those emails, then what's going to happen is the spam filters will be alerted that you're using those emails to actually deliver your personal emails from your autoresponder.
Exactly. Yeah. And we have many people who've written to us. We get a lot of subscribers on our list, and they write us and they say, "Ace and Rich, what am I doing wrong? My account is getting shut down, and I'm not able to open up an autoresponder account no matter what company I go to." And that is the reason.
And that's a problem, because if you're not paying attention to this, you could be shut down with your autoresponder. And of course, that's not being told as well either. So we're here to give you the news and let you know how to do things right from the get-go.
Exactly. Now that you have your autoresponder in place and you do have your own hosting and you're ready to rock, what is the first thing that you think you need to do when it comes to getting that autoresponder burning hot, getting it ready to go?
Whew. Yeah.
Let's see if anybody really understands. We're going to get some engagement here, because this is like a class, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? So tell us, what is the first thing that you think you need to have in place after you've got your autoresponders set up and ready to rock? What do you think you need to do? What is the first thing you need to do before you start driving traffic or generating leads? Let's take a look. Anybody here in the chat? Go ahead and put in the comments. Mandy Priano says, "I'll go first." A follow-up email series. Correct. She got it right on the first try.
That's right.
Way to go, Mandy. Paying attention.
Yes.
All right. Exactly. You need to have some kind of follow-up email series, because what happens is when you generate the lead and the lead comes into your autoresponder, what happens? Are you just going to let them sit there? You got to send them an email, right?
Yes, you do. We have to communicate with these leads. Mm-hmm. And if we can't communicate with them, we can't warm them up. The problem is that, most people won't tell you, is that you got to make sure that you focus on when those leads come in, they're cold. They'll have no idea who you are. I mean, they might see you on video, right? Or, if they get to know you a little bit, that's fine. But they still don't really know you, okay? And when you actually open up with them in your first 7 days, you get to tell them a little bit about your life, a little bit about your story, and who you are and what you're about and what you stand for. And when you do that, you can build trust that way, because you're being more transparent and you're being more real with your leads. And when the leads know you're being real and transparent, guess what? They'll warm up to you. And when they warm up to you, that's when they'll trust you and then they'll buy from you.
Exactly. Now, you don't just send any old email, okay? There is a formula and a science to doing this, doing it the right way, actually. It's called an indoctrination series, okay? Now, in the internet marketing world, we all use certain terms, acronyms, and we speak a certain way. And this is why you have to be in the industry long enough to understand what these words mean. An indoctrination series is a follow-up email series that you create in place to get to know you. Okay, you as the marketer, you know, these people are opting into your list. So you've got to introduce yourself in a formal way that it's not pushy, not salesy, not buy my stuff kind of a approach. You got to bring them into your world.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely. And that's what I mean about telling the story, you know, who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in, where you're going. And what happens is people gravitate to people who like to think outside the box, right? And be different. So, and here's a great thing, guys. Everyone here that's watching this video, you're different. You're different than anybody else. And that's your number one asset. The fact that you are different than everyone else.
Yes.
The fact that you are unique. And that your story, nobody has your story. So if nobody has your story, guess what? You got the upper hand in that, right? That's key.
Exactly.
And that's how people gravitate to you, by you being yourself and telling your story.
Exactly. So you'll have a series of emails, at least 7. Some people do them like 5, but it all depends on the market and target audience they're actually working with. But we're talking more about cold traffic, okay?
Yes.
How do we convert these cold traffic leads into red hot buyers? Well, the first thing is your very first email is the first way to make a good impression. So you need to make sure that your first email hooks them in, right? You got to hook them in, and you got to be able to introduce who you are. So my name is so-and-so, and I've been in the industry for how long, and you know, this is my experience. And also include in your email, what are they to expect from your emails in the next coming days. Give them an insight of, you know, and like, this is what I'm about, this is what I stand for, and over the next few days, be on the lookout. I'm going to be sending you some great content, right? And, you know, XYZ, whatever it's going to be about. This will prepare them to feel a little bit more warmer. Let's get them warm with you, and they don't feel like they're going to be sold to every single day. Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a phase that we go through. I mean, we go from like a cold lead, we warm them up, and then become a red hot buyer.
Yes, exactly. So what you want to do is make sure your first email makes a really good first impression. Your first follow-up email must deliver some kind of promise or value that's going to help them. Sometimes Rich and I like to do with our first email is give away something. We call this a lead magnet, right?
Yep.
We give a lead magnet away. And inside the lead magnet is always some other way for them to see our offer, but it's indirectly, you know, giving it to them. So we can give away an ebook, maybe a free report or a white paper.
And that ebook goes, you know, into your story more, your journey, things like that. There's many different ways of doing it.
Many different ways of doing it, but you can get creative with this and, you know, figure it out how you can actually, you know, do this for yourself, and really take the time to look up, you know, on Google, you know, indoctrination series, like how do I create one?
Or a soap opera series.
Or soap opera series. There's another short term for it. It's called a nickname, soap opera series. So make sure that you have a clear subject line in all of those emails when you're creating them, and they're different from one another, but they're building a bridge. This is so important because the first email is going to introduce yourself, and then it leads into some kind of open loop that goes into like prepare for the second email that's coming tomorrow, right? Then it has a bridge type of subject line that bridges the first email with the second email. So you're connecting the dots going forward, so that before you start trying to sell your lead, you want to wait till like the 7th day to do that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And not only that, guys, but make sure you don't attach files. Okay? You make subscribers click on your link inside your email. And I don't mean put a link in the email. I mean, in the sentence, choose some words wisely and hyperlink that.
That's right.
Okay? So that way you're training your subscribers to open your emails, and you're also training them to click the links. And in the process, it will be a habit for them when you send them offers later.
Exactly. You want to train your subscribers how to click. That's the whole objective of the 7-day indoctrination series, is to train them how to click. This is something that Rich and I have come to learn, and we actually found out that when you have the focus on just how many emails are getting opened, you also got to see that other number that's in the report. That's that second part of your data in the next column. We use Aweber for our autoresponder, so we can see these data, we can see these numbers, and you want to see the number of clicks. So you want to see that number go from 0 to, you know, as many clicks as possible, equal to how many people are on your list.
Exactly. And, you know, while we're indoctrinating these subscribers in the beginning when we're generating leads, you know, after you go through this process and they go through your 7-day emails, start sending them to other places like Facebook, okay?
YouTube.
You know, YouTube, like your video.
Yes.
Twitter, right? Whatever you use for a platform, send them to your posts that if you want to, you know, give them some value, send them to some different places, not just your email.
Exactly.
So you can let them know you hang out at.
Exactly. You definitely want to bring them into where you hang out at, even if you have your own Facebook group.
Right.
I mean, that's another great way to do it.
But why is that important, though?
It's important because it builds that rapport, that know, like, and trust factor.
Exactly. You know why? Because it gets you see you in your world. They get to look at your profile.
Yes.
They get to look at your pictures with your family, your travels if you travel, going to the beach. You know, just being normal, and they can relate to that.
Yes, exactly. You know? So if you can get them to follow you, if you can get them to go off the list a little bit and park themselves and then go see you in your Facebook account, add you as a friend, you know, maybe, you know, visit your YouTube, watch some of your videos, subscribe to your channel, you know, you're doing the right thing, because now you're bringing them into your world, like Rich was talking about, and this will actually train them and build that habit of following you around, kind of like, you know, they're following you around, and you want them to follow you around to the point that when they're ready to buy. But that's all comes into play over time. See, this is something that is not taught in the industry. They don't tell you this, and the reason why they don't tell you this is because, well, it's like they try to hide the golden goose, you know what I mean? They're just hiding the golden goose, and we're telling you exactly what we've been through, and we want you to know the truth. Really, it does take a period of time. This is why 7 emails to expose to your list is a good number to expose them to your world.
Exactly. And the goal really is the first email, just keep it simple. Make sure that your subscribers find it, number 1.
Yes.
2, make sure they open it and click back to the page where they first opted into.
Yes.
That is the goal.
Yes.
Remember that when you do your indoctrination series, your 7-day follow-up series, your soap opera series, make sure that the first email guides them back to the page that they opted in for immediately.
And here's another tip that I want to give you as well tonight is, in that first email, get in the habit of including instructions of telling them what to do. Don't be afraid. Tell them what to do.
Yes.
Follow me here. Subscribe to me here. Whitelist my email address here. Like, tell them to whitelist. And if you don't understand what I mean by whitelist, simply whitelisting is all about getting them to add the email address that you're sending the email series from to their contact address book.
Yep.
That's
exactly.
all it is. It's just
Very
we call
simple.
it whitelist in the industry.
Very simple. Very simple.
Yes.
So go ahead.
If you guys are getting value, make sure you smash the likes button, okay? One of the other things you want to include is, let's talk about the second email. What should the second email include? Well, like I said, it has to have a subject line. It has to build a bridge between the first email to the second email. But what can you do with the second email? You can have fun with it. You can put an unexpected type of bonus. How about that?
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, put some kind of unexpected bonus, you know, get them really warmed up to seeing you more and putting some value, and then go, hey, I got this free gift for you, right? Nice little bonus, you know, and that bonus still is some kind of lead magnet.
Yes, it is.
And your list will appreciate it.
Yep.
They will.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, they like bonuses. So get in the habit of doing that, and bonuses can come in all types. You know, it could be, you know, a video bonus. It could be a book bonus. It could be a checklist.
A video, like a, you know, quick training video or something. Something that you learned that you never knew about affiliate marketing.
Even if it's not you doing the actual training, you can always share from somebody else.
Exactly.
I mean, there's times when we share things from Jim Rome and Brian Tracy.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And Darren Hardy.
Anthony Robbins.
Yep.
Right?
And Bob Proctor.
Yeah. See? So we're giving you guys some ideas so that way you can get the juices going so you're not stuck, right? You got something to work with. So let's talk about what would happen in email number 3. Email number 3 is going to be a little bit different. This is where you're going to dive in deep and you're going to have a two-way kind of a conversation, okay? And this is designed to gather data from your subscribers by asking them what they're struggling with, okay? What they need help with, what are their challenges, what kind of pain are they really going through, and how you can help them solve those problems by meeting their needs. Am I right?
And that's giving the value.
Yes.
And building the trust.
Yes.
As you go along your emails like this.
So this simple type of email will invite your subscriber to make contact with you. So email number 3 is all about them connecting and contacting you. So you're going to make them do some kind of an action to contact you. Now, one of my best strategies that I will share with you is this. Tell them to click the reply button. Such a powerful strategy.
Something as simple as that.
Something as simple as that. Just tell them to click the reply button.
So here's the thing, guys. Not to confuse anyone.
Yeah.
When we talk about indoctrination series, these like the second and third email that we're talking about of this style, I would do it after your 7-day indoctrination series. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Because it's great to indoctrinate them to get to know your world. You're not selling them right away. You're building trust.
Right.
Right. Then after that seventh email, if they don't buy, you could also go into the bonus, the two-way conversation, and so on and so forth.
Now, why do you want to have this kind of an open two-way conversation in email number 3? I'll tell you why. Because your lead wants to be listened to.
Yeah. You
can't ignore them. They're human. They're real people with real problems. Okay? And the thing is, they want to be heard. Okay, in online business and email marketing is all about conversation.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's all about conversation, not a lecture. You don't have to write this whole gigantic long email. You must give your subscribers an opportunity to be heard so that they will find, a way to work with you, okay, based on their decisions. Otherwise, if you don't open yourself up this way, they'll find someone else.
This is true.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see. Look at my notes here. Okay. So what would you include in email number 4? Okay, email number 4 is all about making some kind of offer to your new subscriber. Now you're going to that next dot, which is talking about an introductory offer of some kind. This can be a small product, a massive discount of some sort, an early bird special, something else but of value. And you can even introduce like a 10-minute Skype call with them or something.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, like, and there are many offers out there that are real cheap that we could actually offer them and things like that.
Yes.
So, see, I like this strategy. I really do. After you have them indoctrinated, you can give them more great content,
more stuff,
more bonus, more stuff, and they're just going to love you for that.
Exactly. So many of us affiliate marketers have trial offers. This would be the opportunity to do that. This would be the opportunity to introduce yourself as far as the offer and say, hey, we have a trial running this month. We want to show you about it, talk to you more on it, reply, and ask me any questions, right?
Absolutely.
What a great way to get them to engage with you.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
So, email number 5. Email number 5 is going to be about the reminder. This is such a missed opportunity here. You never remind them. You got to remind them about email number 4. Did they open it, right? Did they forget? Did they miss the email? Did it go in the spam? You got to remind them if they actually paid attention to email number 4 and if they're still interested in that offer, that discount.
Kind of like an open loop but backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So what I would do is I would probably say, did you, instead of saying, did you open my last email, I would say, did you open what I sent you? Mm-hmm. Something like that. Like, did you open what I sent you? Because I like to create curiosity. I like to give the farm away in the title. I like to make them want to open up that email.
You gotta make them want it.
Did I miss what? What are you talking about?
Yes.
And then,
So using this kind of like introductory offer reminder, what it does is it's going to inject a scarcity, okay, a sense of urgency, okay, that it's exclusive just to that lead in this email that you just sent them to make sure that they take some kind of action. And if they don't, then they're going to miss out, right?
Exactly.
They're going to miss out.
That's exactly the point.
Okay. So you should be focused on, with this kind of an email, you should be converting about 5 to 10% of your subscribers to your introductory offer. And this varies from niche to niche. Okay, because not all affiliate marketing is equal.
This is why I truly believe in a 7-day indoctrination series, and then these emails by numbers could be right afterwards to offer them even more. So they're getting, you're delivering above and beyond anybody else would.
Exactly. Now we are moving down here. Number 6, email number 6.
Wow, the unexpected bonus.
The wow unexpected bonus, the wow factor, right?
The wow factor.
The wow factor, okay? This is your chance to blow them away. Okay, you got to blow their mind in email number 6. Don't be vanilla. Don't be mundane. This is all about the wow factor, okay? So what we did was we would give our new subscriber a cool bonus, something that made, he or she smile, some type of compliment from the original lead magnet.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we do the build up on it. So now it's time to make their head explode with awesomeness, right?
Good stuff.
And use this email to give away something that obviously is some kind of product that's worth the money. This is where you talk about the value in itself.
Speaking of value, are you guys getting some value today? Are we guys giving you the goods?
Yeah, right? So
your goal, guys. This is gold.
Your goal with this email is to get your subscriber thinking, goodness sakes, if I don't take action right now, I'm going to miss out on all this great free stuff that I'm going to get, right? How valuable is that to get some free stuff versus paying for something, right?
Oh, so true.
Exactly.
And if you're paying for something, you're getting even more.
Yes. And last but not least, email number 7. This is all about, that's it. Balls to the wall. I'm going all in.
Buy my stuff.
Make the pitch.
Yep.
This is where you're really going to have fun, and you're going to end it. You're going to close right on the email number 7.
Yep.
And for 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to have to work on giving them all this great value above and beyond. Go above and beyond for them, okay? And literally lead into the pitch. Lead into the pitch. In the 7th email, you can do this. And some will have already turned into customers by this point, okay? And some will eventually buy what you're selling, and some will never spend a dime. But that's okay. That's the name of the business. That's the name
why
of the game.
You always gotta
some will, some won't. So what? Next.
Right. And you have to make sure, this is the importance of what we talked about before, about generating leads.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We got to always keep generating leads because leads are the lifeblood of any business. These leads are going to be sifting and sorted and find out who's curious and who's serious.
Exactly.
Okay?
So this is where you're drawing a line in the sand. You're like, it's either this side or that side. You want it or you don't. I don't care, right? I'm going to make money whether you do or you don't. So here's the thing. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about them. You got to make it about them. So make the focus on the pitch and make it really good. Make a good pitch.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there it is, guys. It's Q&A time. Was this amazing or what? We're giving you guys the goods. We're giving you gold when it comes to building a business on the internet, being an affiliate marketer. If you're a beginner, this is the place to be so you can learn exactly how to start affiliate marketing the right way from the beginning.
Exactly.
That's the key, guys.
Exactly.
This is why we're sharing this content, sharing this information, so you can learn, so you can grow, put this together, and go kill it.
So now, with that said, let me give you one more piece of advice. If you've been spending quite some time on creating your own indoctrination series, but you had no clue of the guidelines, what to stick with, what to put, what not to put, it's time for you to go back and go and edit those. And you can always go back and edit those because in business, it's all about testing, tracking, and tweaking. And this is the tweaking part, okay? You got to tweak it. Now you know from your mentors how to do it right. Go back to those emails and make sure that they actually meet these requirements so that way you can have the best turnout from your list.
And guys, once you get this going and stuff, it becomes a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
It becomes a lot of fun.
So let's go ahead and do Q&A.
Q&A.
Bring it right over. Let's see.
Q&A.
Oh, wow. Look at that. I love it. Awesome. All right, guys. Let's take a look here. Okay. Q. Who has a Q? Joyce Jolly has a Q. Rich, is the indoctrination email series all about me introducing myself, not emails Ace is discussing?
Yes. And the emails we're discussing today is emails after the indoctrination series, okay? These emails are designed, what we're talking about today is how to create different types of emails once you introduce yourself. So what I would rather you do is focus on the soap opera series, okay, for the 7 days. 7th day, of course, you can pitch. But and then what we're talking about here is adding those other elements after that you're introduced, after they know who you are and things like that.
Yes.
Okay, very, very important. For me, I know the value of the fact that when you have a co-lead that don't know you, and if you focus on the soap opera series, that can build a really good, strong trust and bond with those leads that are coming in that don't know you.
Right. This is like the phase part where after you do the soap series and they brought them into your world, what do you do after those emails are done? This is the second part you would put to it.
Exactly. And this is what I mean about, like, you know, building the trust, you know, giving different offers, bonuses. We talked about that in the past as well.
Yes.
But focus on the beginning with a soap opera series for 7 days. Create your story around who you are and things like that. Go through 7 days. The 7th day, you could pitch them, right? You could pitch, you know, say, hey, time to buy, right? So, but after that, we want to give them more value. We want to give them, you know, more things about, like, to find out who we are. You know, send them to your Facebook. You know, if you're doing a live, send them to that. A post with the image, you and your family, send them to that. You know what I mean? Like, just get to know, help them find out who you are more. Okay?
Yes.
Because if you don't do that, they don't know how unless you tell them to.
And you got to have something instead of nothing. So it's not going to be perfect, and we all know that. But this type of stuff, this is a skill set in itself. Email marketing is a skill set. And a lot of people out there are not teaching this stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, as more and more training that we get from our mentors and we learn, we'll definitely give it back to you guys on these episodes and teach you what we're learning, because we're all about giving back.
Exactly.
And we want to make sure that you understand what is it that you're doing here. Okay? So let's see here. Mandy says, question, how do we ask them to whitelist? Well, you don't really ask them to whitelist. You tell them to whitelist by putting it in the email.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell them something simple like, be sure to add my email to your contact address so you don't miss any incredible, like awesome emails I'm going to be sharing with you in the next few days.
Exactly. Or
great emails I'm going to be sharing. You can use any words you want, right? Just let them know there's some good stuff coming.
Reiterate.
And you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
So be sure to add me as a contact so you don't miss my emails.
Yeah, definitely just put that in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ida. Hello, Ida. Q. But you get to pitch a sale in this soap opera telling about myself?
Yes. When you're creating your soap opera series for 7 days, okay, you want to make sure that you pitch on the 7th day while they're learning more about you and things like that, okay? So yes, you'll be able to pitch on the 7th day.
It's allowed.
Yes.
Some people are afraid to do it, you know?
A lot of people are afraid to ask for the sale. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That's right. You're the marketer.
Yep.
You are in business.
You are in this business to sell products.
That's right. Let me see.
Cool,
Mandy says, I love that we get to bring them into our world. It makes it so personal.
And that's the magic. That's the key. That's the missing element. That people, they just want to look at people on their list like they're a number. And really, they're a human being that has a pulse.
Yes.
Bleed red just like you do.
Yes, exactly. And one of the great ways to research more in depth about soap series, how to create a soap opera series, we actually have a level within our company that we teach our students, and they learn the education about building these emails themselves. So if you have an interest in that and you like to work together and lock arms with me and Rich, there's a link below this video. You can actually click on that link and it'll take you to a page that explains our offer and how we do that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Let's see here. Question.
Mandy. Okay. So the first 7 emails is not about sharing more info about what they opted in for, but about getting to know who I am.
Well, here's the thing. When someone opts into an offer, okay, when they first get to know you in that first email, understand in that first email, it's okay to send them back to the offer, okay? But tell your story about yourself. Start your journey. Start your soap opera series.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
After that, then we go into the emails more in depth in the story and the darkness and, you know, like the drama and things like that. Because when they opted in, that thank you page is showing the offer automatically. So you want to bring them back to the offer one time in that first email.
Yes.
It's a welcome email.
Yeah.
Yep. And when that welcome email, you got to start your story. You got to start, who you are.
Like I said, it's a formula and a science.
What I would do is I wouldn't put any links in the body of the email. I would do a PS line and said, by the way, if to get back to the page that you were at before, click here. Very simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate it. I know there's so many people trying to make things so confusing for you, but really stick to these guidelines and it will help you get those red hot buyers on autopilot.
Yep. Absolutely. Or get them warmed up for your broadcast list.
Or get them warmed up for the broadcast, because even though you have a soap series and an indoctrination series, you want to make sure that you're still sending out your broadcasts. You can't miss out on that.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Joyce Jolly says, question, what email hosting do you suggest? With the domain in PLS, does it include emails?
When you get a domain, I would go to GoDaddy and set up a domain separately only for that email that you're using, okay? And then I would contact GoDaddy support if you don't know how to create an email in the back office of GoDaddy, because they have excellent customer support. They can walk you through and help you out.
Oh, yeah. They're great with helping
Because, like I said, you don't want to use Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail.
No.
You don't want to use those kind of emails when you're setting up an autoresponder. Has to be personal.
Now you know.
Yep.
Because Ace and Rich told you so. Mandy Priano says, do we not do a link to the opt-in page or anyone but the first and seventh?
Correct. So when you're generating leads, right, it's a capture page, and then when they opt in, put their email in, they go to the next page, which is your offer or bridge. It depends how you want to do it.
Exactly.
Right? And what that I prefer a bridge page because they get to know who you are immediately.
You never want to go from generating a lead from a capture page and then in your email you give it to another capture page, because they're going to end up on the same list anyway.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
It goes to some kind of a sales page or bridge page.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, anybody else before we go?
George Jolly says thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
I'm
welcome,
glad.
dear.
Is it making sense now? Is it coming together?
Making a lot of sense.
Huh, Freedom Warriors? Is it coming together? You're welcome. I believe so it is.
Cool. Awesome, guys.
Yeah, a lot of aha moments
Yep.
here.
Don't overcomplicate it. 7-day follow-up series. It's all day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. And it's all about your story, who you are, your journey, your background, where you came from. And you get to find out who you are, just like a friend.
Yep, just like a friend. Exactly.
So, yep.
Does it have to do email on? Do you have to do email on GoDaddy? What's the purpose of that?
Any hosting, if you have HostMonster, HostGator, as long as you have
some kind of hosting,
some kind of place where you could actually have a domain name in your email. Like we have Ace and Rich at aceandrich.com. You know what I mean? We don't have Ace and Rich at gmail.com. We do, but we don't have it for our autoresponder.
Right.
The autoresponder uses Ace and Rich or info at Ace and Rich Academy. It all depends what email we use, right? But it's not Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail. We don't use those providers. That's a no-no.
No, you can't use a personal email with an autoresponder. No company will allow you to do that. Those questions?
Okay, let's see. Mandy says, should it be the same as our domain name that we got in PLS?
You don't want to make it absolutely identical?
No, the same.
No.
Okay, when you go to GoDaddy or whatever hosting you have, create a separate domain, and that's going to be your email, just for your email for your autoresponder. So
it's going to be your email at yourdomain.com.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what it's going to look like. So ours, for example, is like info at aceandrichacademy.com. You see how we have our own name like that? That's how it is for us. And the autoresponders like that. They like that kind of an email because it's hosted through GoDaddy.
Well, it's the fact that it's your own personal email, your own personal business email. And it's not like you're using like Gmail, or once you do that, the spam bots on these emails pick it up, and then your emails won't get inboxed. And that's the goal, is to get your emails inboxed with these leads. Okay, we have time for one more question. I'm going to take the last one. It's Joyce Jolly. Q, opt-in bridge page in emails 1 and 7 in the indoctrination series, and the offer
the other 7 emails.
Well, yes, but in the 7th email, it can go straight to your offer because you already saw your bridge page in the first email. So you don't have to send them to your bridge page again in your 7th email. You send them straight to the offer on the 7th email.
The close.
Okay?
I call it the close.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for actually hopping on to our live here for episode 13. And in this episode, we covered a lot about indoctrination series as well as a little bit on the soap series.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, email is kind of a discussion that people just find it boring. You know what I mean? And I like to make it fun. I like to make it exciting. I like to, get creative and get some ideas flowing. And so it's not boring, right?
It's not.
It really isn't. When you start getting into it, it's a lot of fun. Because you get to get very creative with your emails.
Tune in next Tuesday, right?
Next Thursday.
Is it next Thursday? No, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. We do so many stuff.
Tune in next Tuesday, same time, same bat channel, Freedom Warriors. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we go live. And definitely comment below if any other questions came up after the live. Maybe you're watching the replay and you wanted to ask us a question. Go ahead and do that right underneath the video after we go off the air. And feel free to reach out to us on Facebook if you'd like to talk to us about anything. But other than that, I hope you guys got a lot of value today. Smash that likes button. Make sure you do. Okay?
Sure
and we're going to continue keep giving you and delivering all this kind of great content because we know that you guys really are going to benefit from this information. And it's really going to make you have better results in your affiliate marketing.
Yeah, you will have better results when you learn these tactics and strategies that we're sharing. And the way we're explaining it is more in beginner terms so you can understand it and keep it in a simple fashion.
Exactly.
No confusion here, no overwhelm. Simple daily activities that you can do to keep growing your business and moving forward. Before you know it, you look back and you go, oh, look at that. I got leads coming in. Look at that. I got sales coming in. But we have to get this process down first. So if you're an affiliate marketer and you're new and you're trying to figure out this stuff, okay? You're in the right channel, you're in the right video, because without what we're sharing, if you don't do this stuff, you're going to keep struggling and it's not going to work in your favor, okay? So don't overcomplicate it. It's very, very simple, and we'll come back and share even more knowledge with you and stuff like that. And as for team members, we're working on a framework with you with your soap opera series as well. Doesn't mean I don't want you to give up and create your own stuff, but we're looking to get a framework for you guys to help you. Okay?
Exactly. So if you haven't locked arms yet and you're not a Freedom by Design tribe warrior, you're not part of our team, definitely click the link below this video. Get more information about how to join us on our team. We really do awesome training for our team members and we help them get results.
Exactly.
All right. With that being said, my name is Anastasia Halders, better known as Coach Ace.
And my name is Rich Gelsman, and thank you so much for stopping by Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you on a new video very soon. Like when? Tomorrow. Hot seats.
Hot seat.
4 o'clock.
Woo! Yeah.
Online, live coaching, okay? Uncensored.
All your questions.
Okay? And we'll find out who can get unstuck and move forward.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Take care, guys. Love you and appreciate you. We'll see you on a new video very soon.
Bye.
Tomorrow. Bye now.